Living with skin picking disorder is a 24/7 thing for me. First thing I wake up, I wonder, is there blood on my pillowcase? Is there blood on my hands? I struggled with it for 20 years, undiagnosed and misdiagnosed, told I was self-harming, agoraphobic, depressed, anxious, acne. I felt so defeated and so broken. My name is McKeaney. I've been living with dermatillomania, also known as skin picking disorder, for 30 years. There's no current medication for dermatillomania, unfortunately. I take spironolactone for acne, and it helps keep triggers at bay from my fingers finding areas to pick. And also going on a medication was helpful in anxiety. Even though anxiety isn't the only reason of why I might be picking or scanning, it does help to kind of keep me at a more calm state. Dermatillomania is a body-focused repetitive behavior. It is classified in the DSM-5 under the umbrella of obsessive compulsive related disorders. It's basically characterized as compulsive skin picking. The characteristics are tissue damage, emotional stress, and isolation, as well as the inability to stop. Check, check, check for me. The bathroom's definitely a primary trigger for me, starting with my mirror here. I like to keep it covered kind of right at my height level so that I'm not triggered when I come in. I also keep the lights off in here and my door opened. Skin picking disorder can have a severe level of impact on your day-to-day life. For me, it showed up in every move I made throughout the days, and still does, just now from the tone of managing it instead of engaging in it. I don't let my feet cross the tape line, which again helps me from seeing anything too closely. Having sunglasses is just a strategy to slip on real fast. I can't see that closely or find any imperfections that I need to fix. I've had to sacrifice a lot living with skin picking disorder and give up some of the things that I love the most. I was a competitive figure skater actually for quite a while in my youth, and I loved it. Just when I was getting really good, my picking was really heightening. I was about 13, 14, and I couldn't wear the ice skating tights because I would bleed through them. And then my sores would adhere to the tights, and every time I'd pull my tights off, the scabs would come with them. I didn't know how to explain to my coaches why that was happening, to my mom why that was happening, and I was too embarrassed that I couldn't stop it, so I just quit, just stopped ice skating. And that was really hard because I really loved it. Come here, my bug, and spin. Yes, I'm so proud of you, bug. The emotional arc for a skin picking episode is quite dramatic. It really starts with me either having scanned and knowing that there's a spot there, and I can even feel like if it's hot inside of the sore, or I can feel my pulse even sometimes in the picked areas, just revving. I could be stuck there, really at it for hours, and I might zone out in a trance-like state. And when I finally come to and realize the damage I've done, I feel horrible. I feel so upset and ashamed with myself. There's blood and tending to the wound, and you can't just stop and it's all over. There's consequences to deal with. The extent of my experience with dermatillomania has led to multiple hospital stays, multiple infections, abscesses, cellulitis, even to contracting MRSA and almost losing my leg from the disorder, to most recently double hand surgery. The use of my hands just deteriorated from severe carpal tunnel, from having my hands cocked in positions for hours at a time, squeezing and perfecting and tweaking at my skin. As you can see, there's a lot of fidget toys out. A fidget toy can be anything that is the restless energy, getting it out of your fingers. And one of my favorites is this one because of the bumpy texture that it has. I get triggered when I feel the bumps. So if I let myself enjoy the bumps and feel them here, I have less of a chance of looking for them on my body. When I was growing up, I severely suffered with it. Sometimes I'd see blood just all of a sudden on my shirt or on my pant leg, and I didn't know where it'd come from, or someone would point out I was bleeding on my face from a sore I'd picked that morning. Sometimes getting ready, I'd be in the mirror trying to put makeup on and end up picking, and then I would try to put the makeup on top of the picked areas and it wouldn't stick, so then I would just cancel my day. There were a lot of bullies. There were nicknames for me like polka dots or leper. I was just reinforced that there's something seriously wrong with you. It is difficult to maintain relationships with people when you have skin picking disorder, because a lot of times you're really kind of hiding this huge shameful part of you that you're quite embarrassed about. And I don't think any of my friends, let alone, best friends, knew about this.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh, I'm so happy you made it. Oh, I love you.
This way. Yeah. Come on, good girl. Look at all these tubes in me. Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Wow. How tiny was I?
4 pounds, 7 ounces.
Okay. These pictures especially remind me of the amount of time I spent in an incubator, not being able to be touched, not being able to touch other things. I think that has something to do with the way that I kind of crave and seek these tactile sensations.
And it's so true, touching and holding. Yeah, we weren't able to do that.
I know.
What was hurtful was pulling off those ice skating tights, finding the bloody sheets and pillows, and trying to understand the pain and the agony that she must have suffered through the night. She knows she's going to be on this journey for the rest of her life, but she has created a balance of maintaining a sanity in controlling what she needs to do for herself. And what I most respect about that in Lauren is that she shares it with people who have skin picking disorders. And I love you.
I love you too.
So much.
It was hard growing up to not have a name for what I was struggling with. And it kind of still, surprises me that dermatillomania, skin picking disorder, has only been diagnosable since 2013. I created the Picking Me Foundation, which is the only nonprofit for dermatillomania, skin picking disorder worldwide. Here in the office, we have a ton of resources that we offer to help people learn more about skin picking disorder, yes, but if they need help in telling a loved one or informing a dermatologist or doctor, clinician, we'll send these resource packets full of all things skin picking disorder to them. Hi, I'm so happy we're getting a chance to meet today.
I had a good week. I was doing better, but then, I don't know, I've had a couple of setbacks the past few days. I'm nervous because I see my mom tomorrow, and I hate that disappointed look. I know we talked about that.
Getting to go from silent sufferer to this adamant advocate feels like my purpose picked me. It truly is like I was meant to do this.
Love you.
All right, see you soon. See you.
Bye.
Bye, team. I'm proud of my scars because they tell my story. They really are a sign of resilience. I'm still here. I might be physically scarred and wounded, but I'm more here and proud to be here than ever before.